Picture this. You're a QA manager, running the same test cycles for 3 years, watching younger developers get promoted, and wondering if you'll ever break out of the testing trap. Sound familiar? What if Sarah Chin went from overlooked QA manager to leading a team of 50 engineers at a Fortune 500 company in just 18 months? She did it without going back to school or learning to code from scratch. Today, we're diving deep into the most underestimated career transformation in tech. While everyone's obsessing over AI, there's a massive opportunity that could triple your salary and put you in the driver's seat of entire product launches. I'm talking about the explosive demand for Agile delivery leaders and why your QA background might be your secret weapon. Before we jump in, hit that subscribe button if you're serious about leveling up your tech career. We drop career transformation content every week. Here's something most people don't realize about the current tech landscape. Companies are drowning in technical debt, failed deployments, and teams that can't ship products on time. The average software project is 6 months behind schedule and 30% over budget, while businesses demand faster delivery cycles. This creates a perfect storm of opportunity for someone who understands both quality and process. Now, you might be thinking, I'm just a QA person.
I test things. I find bugs. How does that translate to leading entire delivery pipelines? This limiting belief keeps talented professionals stuck in undervalued roles.
Let me break down why your QA experience is actually a goldmine. First, you already think in systems. Every day, you're analyzing complex workflows, identifying bottlenecks, and understanding how different pieces of software interact. That's exactly what Agile delivery leaders do, just at a higher level. You're not just testing code anymore, you're orchestrating entire development ecosystems. Second, you have a quality mindset that most developers and project managers lack. While they're focused on shipping features fast, you instinctively think about edge cases and what could go wrong. This translates to anticipating risks before they become project killers. Third, you understand the pain points of development teams intimately. You've been on the receiving end of rushed code, unclear requirements, and impossible deadlines. This gives you credibility when leading those same teams toward better practices. But here's where most QA professionals make a critical mistake. They try to transition by adding more technical skills to their resume, like automation frameworks or Python. While these skills aren't bad, they keep you trapped. The real transformation happens when you start thinking like a business leader with deep technical knowledge. Agile delivery leaders don't just manage sprints. They're responsible for connecting engineering output to business outcomes. They're the bridge between technical teams and executive stakeholders. So, what does this transformation actually look like? Let's walk through the 5-phase roadmap that professionals like Sarah are using to make this leap successfully. Phase 1 is mindset restructuring. You need to stop seeing yourself as someone who finds problems and start positioning yourself as someone who solves systemic challenges. Begin by documenting every process improvement you've driven. That time you reduced testing cycles by 40%? That's delivery optimization. The bug tracking system you implemented that improved team communication? That's cross-functional leadership. Phase 2 involves strategic skill acquisition, but not the skills you think. Instead of diving deeper into testing tools, focus on business acumen, stakeholder management, and organizational psychology. Take a course on product strategy. Learn how to read financial statements. Understand how engineering decisions impact customer acquisition costs and lifetime value. Phase 3 is about visibility and influence. Start volunteering for cross-team initiatives. When a project struggles, raise your hand to help with process analysis. Begin writing internal documentation about delivery best practices. The goal is to become known as the person who makes complex projects run smoothly. Phase 4 involves gradually expanding your scope of responsibility. Look for opportunities to mentor other QA professionals, lead process improvement initiatives, or coordinate between development teams and business stakeholders. You're building a track record of leadership beyond your formal job description. Phase 5 is the strategic pivot. This is where you start interviewing for Agile delivery leader roles, armed with concrete examples of how you've driven business outcomes through process optimization and team leadership. You're no longer a QA manager who wants to try something new. You're a delivery expert with deep quality expertise. The transformation timeline varies, but most professionals see significant momentum within 6 to 12 months if consistent. The key is treating this like a strategic project. The demand for skilled Agile delivery leaders is exploding. Companies like Netflix, Amazon, and Spotify prove that organizations with exceptional delivery capabilities dominate their markets. Every company wants this success, but they need leaders who understand both the technical and human elements of software delivery. Your QA background gives you a unique perspective. You've seen what happens when quality is sacrificed for speed, and you understand how to build sustainable processes that deliver both outcomes. The window of opportunity is wide open. Companies realize traditional project management doesn't work in modern software development. They need leaders who can navigate ambiguity, optimize for outcomes, and build cultures of continuous improvement. If you're ready to stop being undervalued and start leading the transformation of how software gets built, this is your moment. The question isn't whether you're qualified to make this transition. It's whether you're bold enough to claim the leadership role your experience has prepared you for. What's holding you back from starting this transformation today?